let's get ready to kick off the Thursday night game. All right. Look what we got on Thursday night. NFL Week 14, Pittsburgh Steelers at Minnesota Vikings. Bias plus score 4.6. Favors the Vikings.
This is a tough one. Off the top of my head, I want to say Vikings because I know they need a bounce back after losing to the Lions. Obviously. But then I look and see they're playing the Steelers, and they are at home, so the Steelers got to travel up there, which is not a big deal because actually I've been watching this whole traveling fans thing this season. The Steelers fans travel with the best of them, bro. I forget what game it was. They darn near took over a stadium. It was crazy.
Yeah, because the announcer mentioned it.
Yes. Terrible towels waving. I'm like, where are they playing at? Look like Pittsburgh, but yeah. Anyway, the Steelers really, really battled last week to beat the Ravens, albeit a game they probably should have lost if Lamar had completed the pass on the 2-point conversion. However, they really battled. And I've been talking about Ben Roethlisberger's noodle arm for the last couple of weeks, and it's not any better. But again, I will give credit to the Pittsburgh coaching staff and their offensive coordinator. They seem to be scheming up plays that he's extremely comfortable with so that he can get the ball out on time in places where he doesn't have to expose his lack of arm strength. They're staying away from the outside the numbers throws and throwing more around the numbers and inside. Now, he did hit some passes on the outside. Deontay Johnson made a couple of great catches for him too, but he looked better. So I'm not saying he's coming back to life or anything. The man already said he's probably going to retire after the season. That being said, I think Minnesota's going to bounce back in this one. I'm going to go with the bias. I think they're going to be all right. They didn't lose much with Dalvin Cook being out. Madison played really well. Justin Jefferson's playing great. Thielen is a little dinged up, so that's something to watch out for.
I think Thielen's out.
Yeah, I believe I heard he was doubtful, which probably means he'll be out. But they got a kid named KJ Osborne that's not bad. So they should be okay. What scares me is, and again, this oh God, I don't want to talk too much about one game. Let me just say this. The Pittsburgh Steelers need to really, really, really come up with what they're going to do about their quarterback situation quickly, because their receiver core is borderline atomic bombish, okay? They got a really nice receiving core. They've got to make a good choice on a quarterback, be it a free agent or somebody they get in the draft. Because when Ben retires, whoever comes in and takes his spot is going to have a lot to work with. That being said, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm going with the Steelers.
You're hilarious. But let me say something that's interesting, because the Steelers, when we talk about balance, they are about as balanced as you can be relative to points for and points against, because they're 21st in points for and 21st in points against, scoring 20.3 but giving up 23.8. Small turnover differential minus 0.3. The Vikings are ranked 16th, whereas the Pittsburgh was ranked 24th. But their net points is only 0.3. So they're right. They're not lighting up the world. They're scoring 25.7 and they're giving up 25.4, ergo the 0.3. So he's been balanced at maybe a slightly higher level offensively, but lower level defensively. You know what I mean? Than the Steelers. So, you might have something there
Well, balance is good, but low-level balance is still low-level balance. There's high-level balance and there's low-level balance. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, again, that's true. That's true. But it kind of depends. Again, we're getting to that point where injuries are going to be that much more of a factor, because we knew with the longer season, in the last stretch, and I heard Jones Drew say it this morning that going into the last quarter of the season, last month or so, the healthiest team is going to be the team that does the most winning for the most part. So, okay, you're going against the bias.
Yes.
For the Thursday night football game that'll be played in Minnesota, going against the home field advantage. And
yes.
Okay, there you go.
My record in Thursday night games also is like horrendous. I mean, we're in week 14, and I think I've actually picked the winner on Thursday night right 2 times. So I got a real problem with Thursday night games.
Thursday night games. All right.